All right, so it is the top of the hour. At least my clock says it is, so I'll just base it off of that. Welcome, everyone. I'm so happy that you guys are joining us today. Just a little bit about today's program. I will be leading it today as your kind of host for our meditation session. And just want to thank each of you for showing up today. People are still coming in. Welcome, everyone. Perfect. So welcome everybody to the Parkinson's Foundation's Mindfulness Monday. We'll begin just in a second. If it's your first time here, just a few things to note that everyone will be muted for the duration of today's session. It just helps keep things clean and clear so everyone can hear their own sound and their own background and whatever's going on in my house here. So hopefully not too many distractions from my end. For optimal viewing, if you want to see my face big and blown up on your screen, top right hand of your Zoom viewing page, you can click speaker view. I personally like to do gallery view so I can see all of your faces. If you know someone who doesn't really like to use a computer, just doesn't want to use the computer, we can do a call-in option. So if you want to listen by phone, one of our Zoom staff members can connect them by phone and they can participate in our meditation over the phone. Our next live English session will be on February 14th with a new expert in mindfulness. She's going to be talking about how we can use mindfulness to transform our fear into courage. And for those of you who do not know me yet, my name is Krista Ellis. I'm with the Parkinson's Foundation. I serve the Florida chapter of the Parkinson's Foundation, and I'm happy here to host our mindfulness session with you all. So up on the screen, you'll see our next few sessions for the month of February. We just covered February 14th, Transforming Fear into Courage with our newest speaker. February 21st is President's Day. I get the day off. So please tune into your YouTube channel to keep cultivating your practice each Monday. And then February 28th, we welcome back our beloved Dr. Taylor Rush. If you have not registered for all the events, sign up at parkinson.org/pdhealth, and Jennifer will drop that link in the chat for you guys. Something new and fun is coming to our Wellness Wednesdays this week. So join our 2021 community grantee, Cincinnati Music and Wellness Coalition, for a fun collaborative program called Health Rhythms. Trained facilitators from Cincinnati Music and Wellness Coalition will guide participants in an interactive drumming program that fosters creativity and social engagement. Session elements including breathing, so things that we work on here, some movement, music, and bodily awareness. So this really is a great way to continue practicing mindfulness through movement and music. This evidence-based program was developed by Barry Bittman, MD, a neurologist and pioneer in mind-body medicine. So good thing to know is you do not need to have previous musical experience or drums. You can just drum on with your hands on any hard surface. So I'll be there. My colleague Jennifer will be there. So I hope that you guys will join us for a little drumming up health in the Parkinson's community this Wednesday. And for all your Parkinson's needs, if you have any questions in your journey through PD or your loved one's journey or your own journey, just reach out to our helpline at 1-800-4PD-INFO. We also have an email that you can connect with at helpline@parkinson.org. Excellent. So thank you all so much for joining us today. I have a couple of questions for you since we have such a great turnout. Jennifer's going to launch a first poll. If you would just pay attention to your screen. The first poll is going to ask if this is your first time coming to our Mindfulness Mondays with the Parkinson's Foundation. Simple, easy question, yes or no, I'm new or I'm returning. Give it just a few more seconds. We got 84% of you have participated. Perfect. So we'll share those results. We've got 77% are returning. Congratulations. You guys are continuing to grow your mindful practice. I love that. And we have just a little less than a quarter of you joining us brand new on your journey through mindfulness. So welcome to each of you who are just here. Okay, second question. Jennifer's going to launch that question for me. I want to know a little bit about who you are. What is your connection to Parkinson's disease? Are you living with Parkinson's disease? Are you a partner or a spouse to someone living with Parkinson's? Are you a loved one, family member, or a friend? Are you a healthcare professional? Something I noticed too is we sometimes have a lot of support group leaders that join us. So if you're a support group leader, if you would just indicate there. And if I didn't put a choice up there that doesn't resonate with you, tell me in the chat. Tell me in the chat. Oh, Wilton's joining us from Canada. Thanks, Wilton. And here's the results. So what's your connection? About 75% of you are people with Parkinson's disease. Thank you guys so much for coming. 15% are spouse or partner. We have some people who are loved ones of a person with Parkinson's. We got one person here who identified themselves as a support group leader. Welcome. And then someone else wrote in, there's 3 people that said they're other. Let's see if they told us in the chat who they are. A yoga instructor. Welcome from Evergreen Wellness. Welcome, welcome. So today's session is about gratitude and abundance. And I want to talk to you guys a little bit about what that means. Let me just pull up our notes. And I know to begin, let's all just make sure that we have a journal. Okay, so you know I'm notorious for journaling. If you're new here, grab a piece of paper or a pen. If you don't feel like doing all that, you've got the chat. You can write to us in the chat. So it's easy to feel that we get cut off from life, right? All the things that are offered to us and that we're lacking in some kind of way. Mindfulness asks us to look beyond the surface of our material lives. We can use mindfulness to begin to feel this fullness in our lives, all these things that really support our life. And through this feeling of fullness, we can then start to recognize our ability to embrace generosity, explore the abundance and wealth in our lives, and then start to acknowledge our existing blessings. So for your first journal prompt, I'm going to ask you guys to name 3 things that always put a smile on your face. 3 things that put a smile on your face. So for me, I'll say my cat. She always makes me smile. Right there with you, Kirsty, my cats. Yep. You know what else puts a smile on my face? I don't know if you guys can see it right now, but Mindfulness Monday makes me smile. Chocolate, yeah. Waking, living through the day. Yeah. My husband. Intelligence, sensibility, sure. So these personal characteristics and traits that we can have. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of cat. Can someone put dog in there or an animal of some kind? My dog. Thanks, Liza. My dogs. There we go. My children. The sunsets. 2 sunsets. Yay, more dogs. My hubby. Hot coffee and nature. Sure. What about warmth? So many of us, I'm sure, got to experience that recent ice storm. The warmth, heat, rainbows, Christmas. Yeah. 3 things that always put a smile on your face. Beautiful. Thank you guys for sharing. So I wanted to share a quote from the recent Thich Nhat Hanh. The real miracle of life is not to walk on water or thin air, but to walk on this earth. A gratitude practice is a formal recognition of what we already have. And you can see in the chat that we're all practicing gratitude right in this moment. Studies have shown that a regular gratitude practice can move us towards a deeper appreciation of our life living with Parkinson's disease. We also can gain a better understanding of what is valuable and important and differentiating that from a passing desire. A gratitude practice can remind us we are being loved, that we're cared for, and that we have enough to live a beautiful life. And just through my experience in working with people with Parkinson's or those who are affected by Parkinson's disease, a loved one, care partner, we often can think of ourselves as not being enough, right? You wish that you could move more, you think faster, talk louder. When I think that this gratitude practice can really start to give us an appreciation of what we are capable of doing and start to let go of these wishes, these desires, but start to really harness the focus on all the fulfillment that is in our lives already. We can start to remember the simple things. We move through life on autopilot all day, every day. When you take just a few moments to think about all of this abundance in your life, like remembering the gift of breathing. We talk a lot about breathing here on Mindfulness Mondays. When was the last time you took a deep breath? Yeah, and I see everyone. That's a gift right there. Also, just the preciousness of waking up every morning, going to sleep at night, and knowing that nothing's going to stop that sun from rising. Or our family, getting rooted in what we already have. Okay. So before we get started in our formal practice, I'll just ask if you guys have any questions. In today's session, we are going to disable the chat so that we can better focus on our mindful meditation. So if you have any questions, go ahead and send them in the chat. And a few moments after we get started, Jennifer's going to disable the chat, and then we'll enable that chat again once we're done with our practice. I'll let you guys think about anything you have to ask me. Okay. And so just find a comfortable seat, something that feels good in your body. Yeah, wiggle around, fidget a little bit. Oh. Good, Laura. I love the movement. Good. Take a deep breath in. If you're comfortable with it, you can begin to close or soften the eyes, knowing that you're in a safe place. In a safe place. Noticing the sound of music. When you're ready, just sit a little taller in the spine, opening the chest, shoulders up, back and down. Relaxing the shoulders away from your ears. And then soften the abdomen, all those muscles and organs in the belly. It's just natural for us to hold everything in. See if you can let your belly get big here. Nice and soft, and breathe deeply. And so using the breath is a powerful tool to allow us to start to nourish the body. It also gives us this pathway to starting to come inward. So noticing the external inhale to the body. And using the exhale to soften a little bit more. And notice your arms laying peacefully by your sides, heavy and relaxed. And once you find your moment, come back to those deep breaths. in through the nose and out through your mouth. And start to begin to feel a deep sense of gratitude about things in your life. Breathe in and out. You may feel grateful for something you have. Bring that into your mind, those objects that you're grateful for. Your house, your bed, breathe deeply into those thoughts, the things that you're grateful for. Breathing in and out. And you can silently or out loud whisper to yourself, "Thank you." It might feel strange, but just say it, "Thank you." And breathe in and out. Feeling this sense of gratitude for those people you know, your spouse, your friend, close colleague, people you know, even animals. Have them come into this space. See them. Perhaps you can even hear how they sound. Good. Come back to the breath, breathing in. And as you breathe out, whisper to yourself, "Thank you." Breathing in, nourishing the body. And the exhale softens the body down. And this next one is for you. Become grateful for yourself, your health, your wisdom, your kindness. Grateful for the times that you stood up for yourself, or maybe someone else. Be grateful for your ability to love others. Breathe in deeply. And imagine that you can give yourself a big hug and whisper, "Thank you." You notice that your thoughts have started to wander or distractions have come up. It's okay. Part of the practice is noticing those distractions and bringing the mind's focus back to your breath, back to this moment. Taking a nice deep breath in, grateful for your breath that brings you life. Letting your breath fall away, feeling your body sink deeper into relaxation. And not trying to push anything away. Feel yourself just as you are, with the tremor, with the dyskinesia, with the stress, maybe with the joy. Notice everything around you that's abundant, just as you are, here and now. Not how you expect you should be, just being thankful for who you are. Breathing in and out. In and out. If you'd like, you can place one hand over the heart or both hands, or leave the hands just where they are. Start to bring all of your awareness to this heart center, we say, and the love that you carry with you for all these things you might sometimes forget you have. All the abundance and wealth in your life that already exists around you and within you. And as you continue to breathe, recognize the strength this gives you when you focus on the abundance in your life. And now you can hear yourself saying these words: I am grateful for this moment. I embrace each day with gratitude. I am grateful for my dreams and desires. Every day, I'm more mindful of the small blessings that I should be thankful for. Each day, I am grateful for the beauty of life. I am grateful for the privileges that I have been blessed with. Breathe in. Breathe out. Give thanks right now to anything and everything you can possibly think of. We'll spend the next few moments in silence, allowing yourself to guide your own focus back to your breath, into the thoughts that you're grateful for. Deep breath in. Open the mouth and let it go. And you can open the eyes. Maybe wiggle the fingers. Lift the heels up and down. roll your wrist. Do whatever you feel naturally called to do, just to reawaken. I'd like to end our session with a quote from Maya Angelou. If you must look back, do so forgivingly. If you must look forward, do so prayerfully. However, the wisest thing you can do is be present in the present gratefully. I think Jennifer opened our chat up. If you guys have any questions or comments, I did want to ask each of you to share with me or with our community in the chat what you're grateful for today. A little bit different than what we started with. Hi, Isis. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. She's tuning in with us from Ireland. Grateful for this opportunity. I'm grateful that you're here. I got a message, a direct message, and sometimes when we give ourselves a moment to sit in as much stillness as our Parkinson's allows us, right? Some emotions can bubble up. And so if you felt some heartstrings pulled or a little wetness in the eyes, it's perfectly normal. It's your body releasing some energy or emotion that needed to come out. So thank you for sharing that with me. Grateful for the blue Colorado sky. Carolyn, grateful for every Monday. Yes. Being alive. Ashley, yes. I'm grateful for your inclusion of specific PD references in the meditation. Of course, that's why we're here. Great health care. I'm grateful for her doctor, her neurologist, my wife and her support. Yeah. So many beautiful gratitudes in here. These are beautiful. Is anyone else reading these? There's so many. This session, my family, friends, the beautiful world, nature. I'm grateful to be with everyone. Yes, Doug, thank you. Yeah. A couple of requests for the quotes. Jennifer, if you want to scribe while I read it. Maya Angelou, if you must look back, do so forgivingly. If you must look forward, do so prayerfully. However, the wisest thing you can do is be present in the present gratefully. You're welcome. So next week, I'm so excited. We're welcoming a new expert to our community. And she'll be talking a lot about some ancient techniques and mindfulness and energy medicine on how we can transform fear into courage. And you can read more about that session on the webpage at parkinson.org/pdhealth and find Mindfulness Mondays, and you can read a little bit more about that. Do bring your journal. I know that she has a journal prompt for us, or you can just use the chat feature. It doesn't really matter to me. And we'll see you guys in a week. Stay mindful. Oh, homework assignment. Tonight, when you put your head down on your pillow or you're close to it or you're about to turn the TV off and go to bed, think about 5 things that you're grateful for. It's pretty easy when you think about it. And sometimes it can be difficult. Being grateful for medicine. It's something I know a lot of people with Parkinson's like to share some gratitude for is carbidopa-levodopa, right? Research that can get us towards a cure. Support groups, their support group that they attend, or educational webinars. So think about some things that you're grateful for that have supported your Parkinson's, or something that's outside of Parkinson's. So you are more than just your Parkinson's disease, right? So thinking about hobbies, good food, comfortable chair to sit in. So much to be grateful for. Okay, I'm grateful for each of you. Keep showing up. I'll see you next Monday. Bye-bye.